Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com. And I think something that most of us can agree on is that the Seiko Presage cocktail series that they released in the USA, the SRPB 41, 43, 46, 77, SSA 358, 359, 343, it's crazy how I know the model numbers, is that they were shipped with Hardlex crystals and not sapphire. Now, even the original Sarbo 65, I believe, was Hardlex and not sapphire. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty certain. So late spring, early summer, I had announced that I was under production, currently trying to get a sapphire crystal replacement made. And it was harder than I kind of thought. Not that I'm making them myself, but the factory had a lot of trouble doing it. And the reason is the crystal is a box crystal, which I'll show you on camera. Box meaning it rises very quickly at the edge and then comes across flat, unlike a domed crystal, which is nice and gradual, or flat, which is obviously flat. So I'm going to show you the crystal for the occasion. I'm sporting the island there. That's not really for the occasion, though, is it? That's just because I love the watch. I'm wearing my cocktail time with the Power Reserve. That was one of the test beds for a sample prototype Sapphire. So this guy has been upgraded to Sapphire. But I'm going to show you another one. It was done with the production level Sapphire, and it's awesome. So let's check it out. So what I have here is an SRPB 41. This is Seiko USA Cocktail Cocktail Series. Came out, I believe, in 2017, so it's roughly 2 years old that the whole series came out. And if you look at it from the side, you will see, here's my finger on top. Look at how tall the crystal is. And it comes up very sharp at the edge, and it's flat. And they call this a box shape. And it's really a throwback to original acrylic crystals from yesteryear. They were made essentially the same way, almost like a bubble crystal. I don't know how they made them, whether they were heat formed or whatever. But the problem with making this in sapphire is it's very difficult. Unlike a regular double dome or a single dome crystal, where it has a gentle curvature on the whole thing, this is just harder to manufacture. So it took a while, but I finally got it. Again, I didn't make them, but this is the sapphire crystal. And so this is mineral, this is sapphire, or Hardlex and sapphire. The difference is, and what do you get? Well, it's basically an OEM shape and size, so everything's exactly the same. But you get the scratch resistance of sapphire. So this in my right hand will only be scratched by something harder than, as hard as a sapphire or harder. Which there obviously isn't much, diamond and a couple other objects, or if you really just smash the heck out of it. But I also went, and maybe you can tell, as you look at the reflection of the light, you see it's pure white. I went with no AR coating. Why? I just didn't want anything to take away from the optical clarity of the watches. So what happens when you put this on this and you swap it? No camera magic here. This is actually the watch with sapphire in my right hand. So you'll see they're pretty much the same. There is no difference. The light reflection, don't let it kill you or bother you. That's really just because there's surrounding the LED strips all around it. But it's the same fit and everything. Everything about it is exactly the same size, just that it is sapphire. So you're not losing anything in the watch. We are selling these crystals for they're much more expensive than the regular dome crystals, much more expensive to manufacture. These are going to be $99. So that's just the crystal like you see here. Now, a word of caution, warning, notice, guys, these do not just pop in or press in like a dive watch. What we got here? Like a dive watch crystal. These are thick and they're pressed in. There's a gasket on the outside. These are glued in. They're cemented in. So if you think you can just remove the movement, flip it over on your press, go through the back and press it out, yeah, you'll press it out, but it'll be 1,000 pieces by the time you're done. So either know what you're doing or bring it to a professional. They need to use a very clear crystal cement around it. It needs to be applied very carefully. It is not something I do. I do not want to do it. It takes a careful hand, but the result, as you can see, is stunning. Again, just like the original watch for the most part, but now scratch resistant. As usual with the parts that I sell, if you want to get the crystal but don't have someone to do it, if you buy the crystal from us, it will come with a form that you can send into a service center that we recommend, and you can have that done for you. I think that's about it. There's really nothing else of interest to say. So this has been Mark from LongIslandWatch.com showing you a sapphire box crystal for the Seiko USA Cocktail Time series of watches. On the page for the crystal that I'll link to below, you'll see all the models that it will work with. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. If you have any questions or comments, put them down below, and I'll be sure to address them as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.